Welcome back this morning. It's time to talk to Steve Pokin, the Answer Man. Thanks for being here.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Things are getting serious. Had to put down the coffee.
Well, that's, that's a good segue, right?
Oh, yeah.
Coffee into who you're featuring today in the News Leader, right?
Yes, this is Hannah Howland, and she has a terrific memory. I don't know, and she doesn't know if it's a photographic memory, and it's hard to get a definition of exactly what that is. But she has an uncanny ability to memorize things. She is a barista at the Starbucks, which is in Barnes & Noble, and I heard about her from local attorney Dee Wampler, and she is 26 years old, and she sees several hundred customers a week. And she can remember many of they have a membership card through Barnes & Noble, which is your phone number.
Of course. And
she can remember dozens and dozens of phone numbers. She remembers orders.
That's a lot of digits.
Yeah. And oddly enough, the thing she finds the hardest to remember is the name. So sometimes she can get all three.
Okay.
Sometimes she can get one or two of them.
Wait, what's all three? The order, the number?
The order, the phone number, and the name.
Okay.
And it's interesting, you know, she was homeschooled, so she didn't have a lot of interaction with other kids, and she was unaware that her memory is different.
She thought it was normal.
It was normal. When she told me that she could look at a history book and remember the page and the words on the page, I thought, you know, I could never do that. I can't do that.
I'm jealous of that. I tried to do that when I studied for finals.
And it's interesting to me, sometimes, well, somebody will come in and she'll already start their order. And sometimes she will immediately remember the phone number. And sometimes she doesn't remember the phone number until the person speaks. The cadence of the voice is in her memory.
And it triggers something.
It triggers something. She retrieves that through audio information. And sometimes she doesn't remember the phone number at all until she starts to reach for the plug in the name and find. When she reaches for the keypad, she remembers it.
Did you watch her do this, interact with customers at all?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
That would be interesting.
We went there at first to do this at her place of work, and as you guys probably realize, sometimes it's problematic coming in with a cameraman, and before you know, you got to talk to corporate communications, and so on and so on.
That's true.
And so she remembers patterns in the phone number. You know, like the backward six. That's what that is. She first found us, one of her first jobs was at McDonald's when she was 18 years old, and people were saying the same thing. You have an incredible memory.
I'm always intrigued by how people's brains work so differently. So you can read about that in the News Leader today. But Steve, we also want to talk about an event you're hosting coming up less than a week from now, right?
Yes, Thursday next week. This is the fourth annual Answer Man Live. I host an evening. At the Prime Overtime Club. You get a good meal and lots of entertainment, funny videos, prizes. You two guys are playing a part in this.
Very nice.
So,
okay, you can get your tickets online, and while you're there, read today's article. How about that?
Yes.
I like it. Right?
Okay.
Steve Pokin, thanks for joining us this morning.